Enchilada, enchilada, extra spicy salsa. Eat it in the kitchen, don't step in the lava.
Hi friends, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a great evening. Kim's already dancing to the music. Oh, welcome in friends. How we all doing? Plok, 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 plok.
In fact, which
I'm not always trying your wife, but after what you just
Oh,
said,
and she
I'm not
pinned
even
it
sure I
even
want to
better.
do
Good
that
job,
anymore.
man.
you never had it so good.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so first, let me scroll back and let me say hello to all the friends. We got a Kim Chalada, we got a William, hi William, hi Strix, hello Catspur. I'm so glad I could save you from not having anything to watch or having to decide what you want to watch out of the tons of things that are available. Hi Mrs. Bone Daddy, hello Jen, welcome in friends. How was everybody's Tuesday? I hope y'all had a great day. Mine was a typical meeting-filled Tuesday, which is oh so exciting. Yay, dinner time! Enjoy your dinner. We'll keep Plok safe from Kim's banhammer. No, that's not how that works. I can, Kim. I can say this isn't a banger. Because I've been listening to it for at least 5 minutes on top of everything that I had before the stream. Anyway, I have nice clean teeth, so I'd say my Tuesday was good. Yay, dental cleanings. I'm assuming that's what you mean, and not just that you brushed your teeth normally. But either way, I have mine coming up next month, I think. So looking forward to that. and might ask about Invisalign. We'll see.
Hey, who's got my hat?
Look, I'm Woody.
Just
Howdy,
gotta
howdy,
take care of
howdy.
myself and make dinner and ready to watch
Give me that.
Yeah, I figured Casper. I brushed my teeth for the first time ever. For the first time in forever. You're feeling minty and so clean. Yeah. Happy birthday, Kim. Kim's gonna get banned from Twitch on her birthday. I can't believe it. Okay. Is it me or is the confetti going a little bit batty? Wait just a second, let me fix that. 'Cause it. Okay. Apparently I had enabled the setting to have it do confetti every time somebody chatted, which isn't necessary. Like, I'd love to see it, but doesn't really need to happen. Oh yeah, I have to go see a specialist because I made braces to fix my underbite. Hopefully Invisalign is an option. Yeah. I know when I had a whole dental adventure, and I know one of the things that they said early on in the process was that I did have some crossbite going. What that means, I don't know because I'm not a dentist, but he did say that there would, after we took care of all of the other issues, there would probably be some sort of dental braces or something like that. I'm hoping Invisalign is an option as well. And Corey Swearin has talked about his experience with Invisalign, and it sounds like it's been good. So, yeah, hopefully I'm able to do that too. And hopefully it's not too expensive either. Because that's the last thing I need is another expense. So I last streamed Saturday. We were playing Teddy's Haven. As a reminder, friends, if you are not in the Discord, this coming Saturday, I will be playing more of Teddy's Haven. And also, I will be giving away... so the developer popped in on Saturday when we were playing the game. Such a good game. I honestly, I can't say enough good things about it at this point. But the developer did pop in. He said hello. He was very nice, very kind, very generous. Did send me a DM with a couple of additional keys. So if Teddy's Haven is something that you're interested in, I will be giving those away on Saturday on stream while we're playing. I'll probably do one early, middle of the stream, and then the other one probably closer to the end of stream. You don't necessarily need to be here to actually claim your prize. You'll just need to, we'll ping you in the Discord and have you open a ticket so that I can send you the code. Just that way we have record keeping and all that kind of stuff. But hi, Bree, welcome in. But we'll be doing that on Saturday, and then I don't remember if I think there's some sort of power hour happening in Fortnite as well this weekend. I don't remember if there's one or two and what the deal with that is, but we'll figure it out. And then so I know we have quite a few friends who are not familiar with Fortnite who've been having a lot of really great questions in the Discord in the Fortnite channel. And I'm happy to talk about Fortnite. I know Brunette Buckeye had some questions and things like that. So
I'm a bag.
I've been popping in. Thank you so much for that stream streak over here. Hi, Jen, with that 80 stream streak. Thank you so much with the shark badonk. Love it. So having a good time with that. And then I think that's it as far as stream things. I think we talked about it in women's stream a little bit, but if you were not here, we actually had a potential car issue on Sunday that was a little bit nerve-wracking. Stuck between a block and a hard place. So just we're dealing with that, which at this point it seems like that may be resolved, and it might be something that actually isn't a problem, but was very briefly. We thought it was a battery issue, and then it sounded like potentially a relay issue. The guy at the dealership didn't seem worried about it. He was like, yeah, when you reset the relay, it should be good. So hoping that's okay. Have not had to go anywhere. And then we're having drywall and paint done in the house this week. And so we were kind of weren't sure if I was going to be able to stream during the week this week. Those guys actually left at like noon, and they've been the contracting crew that they hired to do this have been really good. Actually, they were very clean. They were very aware of the cats. You know, a little bit of noise, but that's to be expected when you're doing construction work. So, but yeah, it's been Monday, Tuesday have started off pretty good. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. But as of right now, if tomorrow is like today, assuming they don't completely destroy my office, if they actually get into my office tomorrow, may or may not stream tomorrow. And then same thing for Thursday, just depending on where they're at work-wise. Hi, Rudy. Oh my God, it must be Kim's birthday if Amonis is playing Plok. It is not Kim's birthday. Kim's birthday is in December. It might be Kim's band day. All right, let's get into this game. Let's get this over with. So, yeah, let's jump in. Let's see how it goes. But how is everybody else doing? I hope you're all having wonderful days. Hope you're all having wonderful Tuesdays. Okay. Where is it? What is it? Creepy Crag? Nope. Okay. I have no idea what's happening here. I think I missed a couple of, we'll fix that here in just a second. Reset. Okay. So yeah, so this is Plok. Push select for options. Okay, what are the options here? Skill level, yeah, we'll go with normal. But yeah, so this is Plok. Plok's house one fine morning. What a fab day. Nice and quiet. No worries. Okay, I've never seen this game. Creepy Crag? Nope. Where else could it be? I don't even know what we're looking for at this point. Aha, there it is, on Cotton Island. I gotta tell you, this is absolutely the worst text ever, too. There'll be trouble. I'm coming to get you, and limbs are gonna fly. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so A is regular jump, B is like super jump, X is throw things, Y doesn't do anything yet. I'm assuming we need to collect the shells for something. Hey, this isn't my flag. Why did I just raise my underwear up a flagpole? I must have been mistaken. There it is. Ooh. Is that a present? We like presents. Ooh. Looks like Iron Man Plok. Okay, so apparently that's time-based. Collect more seeds over here. Okay. His scarf now? I mean, at least it's better than his underwear. I'll get that flag this time. No, you won't. Ow. I remember not being good at this game. Okay, really? I think I'll keep hubby. He just bought me Moonlight Peaks. Good man. There we go. I've heard that it's really good. I was talking to somebody, and they no, it was if this just reset me all the way back to the beginning, we're gonna have problems. Kim, that's one. Yeah, okay. Flagpole, underwear, I get it. 20 minutes in. You did it! Yay! Game over. Yes. Oh, we playing Salute Your Shorts? Such a good show.
I'm here. I have arrived.
Hi, Matt.
With my rod out.
Camp Anawana, we hold you in our hearts. No, I'm playing this game and I still have no idea what it is, but Kim Chalada is absolutely obsessed with it. So, Matt's rod is out. Matt's rod is always out. Very proud of Jen, just saying. Okay, that would be the ocean. Yeah, that was such a good find. Love when we catch the streamers saying unhinged stuff. Okay, so apparently I went the wrong way. Be proud of Lottie, she clipped it. It was a group effort. I've been diddled again. Phrasing. I'm trying, Kim. I'm trying. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. I've been diddled. Okay, my ears do unfortunately work right. Valid. Girl, this is making me mad. Yeah, people keep taking your clothes. You know, I get the feeling something fishy is going on. Yes, something fishy is absolutely going on. Bonus Plok! Okay, but what is the bonus Plok? Okay, don't want to do that. Okay, so this time we won't run into the barbed wire fence. It's like these custom Mario levels that are impossible. Yes, I've tried those levels. They are definitely not easy. I don't know what the difference is. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the Kaizo Mario levels are super fun, but also, holy heck are they hard. One of the streamers that women I used to watch quite a bit, or at least I used to watch quite a bit, was... Why did so many games back then not have any kind of save feature? Because they didn't know how to do it. And that was one of the big things about the Legend of Zelda series that was so, like, such a big deal, was the fact that we were able to save the game. Because nobody ever figured out that, gee, if we put a battery in, because all of the cartridges and stuff like that, just didn't have that kind of memory in them. Yeah, so, and that's kind of where speedrunning came from, was people wanting to play those games, but not wanting to have to, like, you know, not wanting to leave their Nintendo systems and stuff like that running all night.
It's cold.
Because they didn't want to lose their game.
That's what I call a quality H2O. Oh! Yeah, a lot of the those early games that needed, because this was back before they had, like, the memory capability and stuff like that we have now. They actually had a battery in the cartridge to essentially keep it powered on all the time, so that it would save the data. And then somebody finally figured out, you know, different storage. Too soon, executive. Oh, okay.
So you can throw 4 of his limbs at a time. I've been sitting here just throwing the one arm. But no, you can do it all. Good to know. Ow. Okay, we're banning him. Yeah, no checkpoints, no. You said if the game was bad, not you were bad. Okay, you're not wrong, but you're wrong. Look, I tried it. I have fulfilled the terms of the deal. I played Plok on stream. I didn't say anything about beating it. You want me to beat it? It's going to take a lot more than 500 followers. Honestly, it is not a bad game, and I think that if I actually dedicated more time to it, I would probably be able to continue to progress. I'm just not really in the space to really want to play games like that right now. Just the kind of the struggle with having it reset every time I die is the frustrating part. So, but we can look at that again. Oh, so it's the tower. Yes, basically. All right. So what we want to do. Sorry, since I already have the emulator open for Super Nintendo. I'm deciding what I want to do, because I could play one of the other Mario games, or I could switch to Palia. I could switch to DDV, Mecha, Fortnite, Palia, DDV. Yeah, Mario. You know what? Let's library. Then Billy played it and he got 1 level for them. Yeah, I was so mad. Okay. So let me do that. I honestly don't know. I don't want to pull out the Switch because everything is kind of a mess over there right now. Steam, what do we... Oh, you know what we haven't played in a while? Apparently I picked up Enshrouded at some point. Oh, there we go. And I'm not actually going to ban Kim. Hollywood video was better than Blockbuster. And we're going to play True Rewind. So it's not... it's not Teddy's Haven, but it's kind of along the same lines. Obviously, I'm a delight, and it's my birthday. One of those things is true. Game. Hello. Our next campaign is to get him on to play Earthworm Jim. That one I might actually play. That one I might actually play tonight if I can't get Retro Rewind to open. Both are true. Trust me, I'm a sucky. Mm-hmm. Hello? Sorry, friends. Trying to get this. If this game will start, we'll play Retro Rewind. If this game will not start, I will find something else to play, because this is just, it's not cooperating. So, what else can we play? I have all of these games and no idea what I want to play. Sorry, friends. Let's do that. Assuming we can get it to show up correctly, we need to swap that. And hello. Game, please. Hello. Something will work correctly here any minute now. There we go. There's something new to play. Okay, what do we got that's new? Donkey Kong 64. Oh, we're playing that. Oh, wait, no, that's the Nintendo 64 version. I want to play the Super Nintendo version, which is Donkey Kong Country, not Donkey Kong 64. So... oh, that's right. There is an event happening right now for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country. For like challenges and stuff like that that they talked about in the last Nintendo Direct. What it's for, I don't specifically remember. But that's what we're going to play. Plus, the music is bangers. I don't know, Kim. I have not tried the cheats. We'll erase this and we'll start fresh. Yeah, I have not tried the cheats. I didn't even think about the fact that there might be cheats for this game. Go back. We'll grab the extra balloon for the life. Turn this back down just a little bit. And then we'll go cry about the bananas. This was so sad. He just wants his bananas and they're all gone. Did not mean to do that. Oh, you spell barrel at the save file menu thing and get 50 lives to start. Interesting. I don't think I knew that, actually. Might have to try that at some point. This was such a good game. It definitely had its frustrating levels and frustrating moments, like all games, but that's the fun of a lot of them. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try that barrel thing and see how it goes. Challenge card collected. I only ever had the SNES, so I played the frick out of this game. Yeah, this one, Mario is missing, so Nintendo's attempt to make an educational game. Oh, I need to check, because they added Mario Paint to the Virtual Console. And so I'm curious if it works with the mouse on the Joy-Cons for the Switch too. But that was always fun to play with. And people made some absolutely incredible music with with the Mario Music Maker, Mario Composer, or whatever. So, Games Done Quick, the charity organization that I've done a little bit of work with, is actually happening this week. And every time it starts, I always want to learn to speedrun a game. But then I'm just like, okay, well, to learn something like that, it takes a long friggin' time. And if you want to have any sort of level of proficiency at the game in any sort of decent amount of time, you basically don't play anything else. And I'm just like, I don't know that my brain will let me do that. And then there's so many different routes and different things that you can do and so many different systems, and it's bananas. For a little while I thought about trying to learn the speed run for Ori and the Blind Forest. And just, like I said, didn't really have it in me at the moment. I have to have a very specific goal in mind to play something over and over. Yes. Like, if there's like an achievement or something like that that I'm trying to get, for the most part, I can stick with it. But some days just getting my brain to engage and focus on the specific thing for a long time is just not always the most interesting thing. Like, I played the same song on Guitar Hero for hours to beat someone's high score? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had anything like that, like, that I wanted to do that badly to be able to lock in on something like that for that amount of time. Gee, color me surprised. The level of design in this is really good, though. At some point, I do want to check out DK64, though, because everything that I've heard about that game has never been anything good. So I'm just like, what makes it so bad? And there were a couple of games like that on the Nintendo 64, because, like, I know the Superman game kind of got the same reception of just not great. And the animal critters in this game are so much fun too. I have an odd desire to play Rock Band. One of the I absolutely love the kind of illicit Rock Band like development or unofficial Rock Band development that has happened in getting more songs and things like that to still be added as like, you know, player created games and songs and stuff like that. Just that way people can continue to use those games and play those games. Because it's like, honestly, they could have done so much more. And I know that there's like licensing issues and things like that. But the players have done so much to keep those games alive. And it's so frustrating too, because it's like, what else are you going to do with your guitars? Like, unless you're doing like a meme, you know, oh, I'm going to play Fortnite with my, you know, Rock Band guitar or something like that. It's just absolutely crazy. So I think we also just found Matt's next charity incentive. If he raises $1,000, he'll play Palea with a Rock Band guitar. I wouldn't actually suggest that to somebody like Tater. I mean, you gotta do something with them though, right? I always loved the barrel levels. The barrel levels and the minecart levels, both. This is just figuring out the timing of hitting to get the most movement and things like that, and a little bit of a puzzle aspect to them. It's always super fun. I never have been able to get 103% or whatever the actual completion percentage on these games is, though. It seems like there's always like one secret area that I miss. Which I feel like is here? Yeah. Boo 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 boo. It's the same spot. I need to wait. I need to wait. Same problem I have in Fortnite. Patience, Padawan. Needless to say, there is a way if you get the timing just right on these, to where you can actually collect all three. we have doubled your fish. $4.36 isn't too bad on this. All of the banana, or all of the Kongs. Okay, so this time we're going to go a little bit slower. Or we could do the exact same thing again for the third time. Thankfully, I have a couple of extra lives to spare from that last bonus area. We can do it, we can do it, we can make the stupid jump. Hi, Moonstone Whims. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. With the chili cheese fries. Love those.
It's clean. It's cold. Now that's what I call a quality tool.
Now the question is, on those chili cheese fries, first, beans and chili. Yes, no. Second, nacho cheese, regular cheese. And we learn a little something about Catspur. And about Moonstone Whims. So, I don't necessarily have a problem. Beans are not my favorite in chili. I prefer more of like a hot dog sauce. Or the handmade for cheese dip that this local place makes for the giant pretzels. On a hot dog, nacho. On fries, regular cheese. Okay. Be careful. Bean was my first word, Lord. Be careful talking about beans, you'll summon him again. Is that the Buc-ee's mascot? Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, you guys. We drove by that new Buc-ee's near us over the weekend. It's been open for like a week and a half. Thing is freaking huge. And oh my god, it was packed. Like, I forget what the actual count of parking spaces was for it. it was like full. It was bonkers. And there is not a single thing at Buc-ee's that makes me look at it and go, you know, I want to go there. Like, we're going to go because it's a new thing, and of course you need to try the new thing, but there's not a single thing that I'm just like, oh my god, I have to go to Buc-ee's for this exact thing. There isn't anything that's worth going there for, except a good shirt. Is this one of those I lost my nuts at Buc-ee's shirts or something like that? And a clean bathroom. I was about to take a road trip. I mean, if you want to come out and see the Buc-ee's and, you know, just by chance also see me and Wim, we'd love to see you. Like, any of you can feel free to road trip out this direction anytime you want, and we will be glad to host you. We'll cook you food. We'll brave the heat to go out and check out some cool Arizona stuff. Like, y'all want to come this way? Do it. That's what's the Bean! Are we flicking Matt's bean in chat now? I love that emote. Yeah, it's just, because I'm not a people person. I am not good at peopling. Like, y'all are the closest I get to peopling most days. Like, even at work, I try to hide in my office as much as I can, and my team is fully aware of this and they fully support this. But, no, I could not do that. Hi, Carol Ann Mom, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. Road trip it is. Let's do it, Catsper. I like telling our friends that are going to, I almost said BlizzCon, TwitchCon, like, hey, if you want to fly to, Phoenix and road trip out to TwitchCon from here with us, we got room in the car. All right, what are the challenge cards? Sea carts. Rumble in the Jungle, High Flying Minecart. Oh, okay, so it doesn't, I'm sure if I looked it up online, I could probably see it. Select a challenge for a Donkey Kong title you want to try and clear the challenge in the game to earn the challenge card for that challenge. Challenge cards you've collected can be viewed in the Nintendo Switch Online app. Okay, I got it. That's why I'm so glad I work from home. I work for a construction company and all of the crews would be in my office like every 5 minutes. I may have had a permanent F-off face and a slight attitude. I'm shocked by this information. Okay, so no. No sarcasm here whatsoever. I am absolutely not a sarcastic person. Alright, so let's go back and let's actually play this level the way that it's intended to be played. I'm getting Discord DMs, so I might need to check in and see what those are all about here in just a second. But what if the shortcuts are the cards? Well, I already did the shortcut for this level. That's how I got the card in the first place. Because I honestly think for this one it was just beat the level. Which, if you take the shortcut, it's a pretty much instant beat. I'm still so excited for the Ocarina of Time remake. Like, I'm gonna take the time off of work and I'm gonna stream for that. So I think I looked, I feel like it was yesterday when I was approving my team's timesheets or something like that. I think I have like 80 hours of PTO right now, not including the personal holiday that we get as well, which is basically a free day off. They really want me to buy a Switch 2. Oh yes, you are being personally attacked. I feel like I could play this level with my eyes closed. Yeah, me too. No, there was one jump in this level that I always had a hard time with. I think it was in this section that I could not get the timing right for the life of me. One jump ahead of the monkey. Hi, Moosh! Same brain gen. Or at least neighbors. Moosh, how are you? How was your day? Are you still on your trip? I'm trying to remember. I know I saw you earlier today. I want to say it was in Oracle's chat. And I don't remember if you were home or if that was another day or two. But if you're still on your trip, I hope you're having a fantastic time. If you're home, welcome home. Here we go. Okay. I need to take my contacts out soon. I'm getting a little bit dry. Yes, I'm still in Toronto, crying, dying with aching feet. Oh no! Well, hopefully... Hopefully it starts to get better soon. And I hope everybody's weather has gotten better too. Like, I expect the weather to be bad where I'm at. But I know that that is not what some of y'all signed up for. No longer 1,000,000 degrees in New Jersey, but half the state had horrific flooding yesterday. Ugh. What's next? The locusts? It's just been a long day. I walked 20K steps and tomorrow won't be much easier. Oh my God. I mean, you're getting your exercise in for the next 6 months, though. I mean, I think frogs tomorrow. I literally only bought the Switch 2 for Pocopia, and I can't justify that. I don't regret it, but it doesn't mean it was a good choice. I'm fully with you. When I bought the Switch 2, I wasn't even sure what I was going to play on it. Like, because I know that a lot of other people have not purchased it yet. So, like, I have Mario Kart, which I think I unlocked the bonus levels, and then I haven't played it again. I've actually played Mario Kart 8 from the Switch 1 more recently than I played Mario Kart World. And then I'm playing a Super Nintendo game on the Switch 2 right now. So, yeah. And I kind of was anticipating that going in. Like, my thought process was, like, you know, being ready for new games that are going to come out on the Switch 2. So it wasn't the best decision, but also likewise, like, it wasn't a good decision, but it also wasn't necessarily a bad decision. Toronto Zoo is massive, but I saw my baby otters, meerkats, and I'm eating Nando's. Love that. I was pleasantly surprised with how well Paleo runs on it. It's not perfect, but compared to the first Switch, it's awesome. Yeah, I've been meaning to check out Paleo on the Switch too. Like, I've poked at it, but I haven't, like, necessarily hardcore played it. I know it runs better. So, downloading Paleo on my Switch 2 right now. I get it. Do it, lady. One of us. One of us. Actually, Wim, if you're here, can you do a shout out for Moosh, please? I think most of the people in here, if not all of the people in here, are already following her. But if not, we love Moosh. She's fantastic. Thank you. But yeah, Moosh is amazing and a ton of fun. So if you need more, can you believe Matt used to play Fortnite with me? What? I still prefer PC, but that's mostly for keyboard and mouse. When I'm on the road, it's nice to have another decent option. Yes. Yeah, Paleo is one of those games that will pretty much always be better on PC because of the controls. But it's nice to have. Amanda's out here making us. I was pretty sure that we had at least a couple of people, and actually while we're doing shout outs and stuff like that, if somebody could shout out Aaron too, please, and thank you. We have a lot of really incredible gamers in our community, a lot of incredible content creators, and just love y'all. Y'all are doing fantastic. So, and yes, get loved on, nerds. So, but thank you for doing the shout outs. I appreciate it. But yeah, so if you do like Fortnite mixed with Cozy Chaos, I know we have quite a few people in our space who are doing that lately. So Moosh is yet another person who is fantastic to hang out with. And then Aaron is doing some crafting, doing some yeah, variety streaming. So, yeah, but both fantastic creators, and we love all of our incredible friends. So, give them a follow. Don't. I hate these guys. Co-working Cozy Games, Disney Paleo Library. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I know we all have a lot of games happening, so. But yeah. All chaos, no skill, just coping and bad decisions. Okay, but why you gotta call me out like that too? But yeah, Moosh, I actually was not aware of until our other friend Hermito was like, hey, you guys should follow Moosh. And no regrets. And then Oracle as well was like, yeah, this is Moosh. You should get to know Moosh. So, and apparently she used to play Fortnite with Matt, which we'll call that a questionable decision. I love that 98% of the people I follow are all directly or indirectly found through Matt. Yes. That's one of the things that I regret about TwitchCon last year is, although I didn't have a reason to, so it's not total regret, but not going to the TwitchCon block party, because that is where Hannah Bananarem met Matt and Herm, I think, which kind of started off this whole thing. I found like 4 through you and I found you through him. It's freaking beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. We love that. You know, in general, we are creating this incredible little corner of the Twitch space. You know, we have such good friends, and like, we all do different things, but altogether, like, it's just, they're such good experiences. Like, I'll be the first to admit that I do get a little bit nutty when I'm playing Fortnite. And I think we all have those moments. But ultimately, like, all of us are generally good people, you know, and I love that it's such a good collection of people. Oh wait, he's still my best teammate, I just miss him. That's totally fair. Literally every single day. Matt used to be my best teammate until he found Palea. Okay, so... And... there was a day, I don't know if he'll cop to it if he's still here, but there was a day where Matt popped in when I was playing Fortnite, and he was like, oh, we should get a... like basically a cozy creator, like Fortnite game time together. And we had actually talked about that already, with, I think she's around here too. Like, we talked about it with Busy Bee Bree. We talked about it with Zia, like in Zia Flint's Discord server. We had actually started gathering cozy content creators who would probably play Fortnite, like, whether we call it like a tournament or just like an unofficial, like, you know, cozy creator clash or what have you. Like, we actually did talk about it, so that would be a lot of fun. And yeah, Matt was like, oh, we should do that, so I did get a screenshot. And then I'm in there for some... Well, you're in there because we just love you. And so we need to get Moosh in there. I think Matt may not be in there yet. I think we're still trying to, on some level, respect Matt's boundaries about Fortnite. You know, we all joke about, oh, we're gonna get Matt to play Fortnite again, blah blah blah. But it's like, if he is living his best paleo life, and we're not here to force anybody to play any games that they don't want to play. And so if he wants to join, he's welcome to, but nobody's gonna like, oh my god, Matt, you have to play. Except Jen with Fortnite. Yeah, Jen has been personally attacked by multiple games, multiple people lately, because the shark outfits were in the Fortnite shop. So of course everybody starts tagging Jen. Hey, check these out. Well, Jen doesn't play Fortnite. Doesn't mean anybody stopped her or stopped from tagging her, but Jen doesn't play Fortnite. And then as soon as the Palea path for this month, as soon as that got announced, I swear, yeah, absolutely, he knows I've never actually given him a hard time or pressure him. Yeah, and that's pretty much how it is for all of us. Like, we give him a hard time, but... And I made an account and logged in and bought them for myself. Well, I wasn't going to tell anybody that. Jen, if you ever decide to play it, I will play it with you, but only if you decide to. I won't touch it otherwise. And if... Too much yapping. And if... So I don't have a creator code yet. That might be something that I look at, but if there's like, and I think I'd mentioned this the other day, if there is ever a group of people who do want to check out, I'm too competitive for that. Exactly, Moosh. We can absolutely get a group of people together. Like, I bet we could probably convince Herm or somebody to let us put us in a creator map. We have plenty of people with Fortnite creator codes. I'm sure we could get somebody to put us in a map so that we can just goof off. And I promise not to shoot anybody in the head. Might do it to myself here in a minute. Oracle, Maddie, Hermito, yeah. Moosher would be a sweat in those. Freaking A, Matt, with the call out. God. That's cold. After she's over here being nice and talking about how much she misses playing with you, the call out. I will absolutely shoot someone in the face. Do it. Listen, I learned from my teammate. But yeah, we have plenty of people with creator codes. We could absolutely do some sort of cozy creator. Like, it doesn't even necessarily have to be like a full-blown tournament or anything. It would just be a lot of fun. I'd have to host and run around dancing for sure, or I'd get called out. Write that down. But yeah, it would be a lot of fun. And it's so funny because I continue to firmly maintain that there is a direct pipeline that is now starting to work in both directions. They have God mode in customs now. Yes, they do. But yeah, we could absolutely put something like that together. Yeah, they finally added the ability for hosts of custom lobbies. Have a good night, Mrs. Bone Daddy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Get some good sheeps. They've finally added the ability to customize, like actually customize the match once you get into a custom map with a creator code, like you can change the time of day, you can like slow down or even fully pause the storm, you can give yourself like unlimited health, you can they've done a lot, just because they know that a lot of people do play like community games and stuff like that, and having some of the limitations that were in previously kind of took away from that. I heard you could kick people out, but that's all I knew. Oh yeah, no, there's, I don't remember if you can like customize the weapons in there. I don't think you can. I think that is limited. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Not only in official tournaments, yeah. But if we're all, you know, we can always operate on the honor system too, though. Shotguns only and stuff like that. But yeah, the pipeline from Cozy to Fortnite or Fortnite to Cozy is running fairly efficiently. I was cracking up the other day when I popped onto the stream and managed to put a shark into my slide pond and gather them stuff for later. I love that. That's going to be so cool. Thank you for stopping in, Matt. Have a great night, and we will talk to you tomorrow. You put me in your slide pond. I'm sure there is some level of interesting commentary that could be said with that, but I'll leave that alone.
Clean. It's cold. And that's what I call high quality H2O. Oh!
There we go. Good night. I'll keep your Taco Bell warm in my tummy. Yes, Matt, have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And we will hopefully see you on stream if your day goes okay. If not, we'll catch you next time. There we go. Don't tell Matt I miss Matt too. We have such incredible friends. I need to start, well, I have the list going. I need to start talking to friends about doing trades for squishies, because I think right now I'm missing 11 that I would like to at least have collected before the holo foils come out. I don't think it's going to happen. Because otherwise it's just, I'm never going to get them. Because they're the ones that I need are already the rare ones. And then they're going to add more. That's going to dilute the pool of squishies even more. Either that or I just need to start getting really aggressive about chasing people off the bus. Oh, and thank you so much for that silent lurk. I'm so sorry I didn't see that earlier. Extra silent. Yep. But that's also kind of what that one is for, is if you would like to be here but don't want to be perceived, that's totally okay. I should have still at least said something, though. Super stealth lurk. That's gotta be Kim.
I'm the king of a rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
Kim making sure that her presence is still felt, and I love that. I might try Plok again at some point. It'll probably be on Kim's next birthday, but I might try it again. You like Plok? No. That's absolutely not what is happening here. So, tomorrow? Yeah. Totally gonna happen tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You caught me. Alright, if I game over on this one, I'm switching it. Yeah, Cuban Pete definitely is closer to a jump scare than we usually get around here. Almost rolled off the edge. Okay. OMG, I just told Bub no promises, but maybe tomorrow I'll make a Roblox account and play with you. I really don't like Roblox. He says, oh man, I don't like today because I didn't promise. I have never actually played Roblox, and I'm completely, other than Steal the Brain Rot, am completely unfamiliar with it. He just made me pinky promise. That's cute. Nope. I want one of those stupid Dress to Impress dolls so bad. Which ones are the Dress to Impress dolls? Again, this is a pop culture thing I am unfamiliar with. I think this is one of those things that Kim knows because Kim's got a kid that's grown. Or just Kim is way more in touch with pop culture than I am. Honestly, that's one of the things that I love about Kim is the fact that she's so in touch with everything that the Utes are doing. I'm also lost but very intrigued. Exactly. I'm very hip and with it. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely a lot more hip than I am. Not that that's terribly difficult. Some days I feel like the Steve Buscemi character. How do you do, fellow kids? Donkey Kong, please. Diddy Kong, please. Or like Dr. Evil when he's trying to relate to Scott. Oh, don't mind me, just making myself laugh. Because it's laugh or cry at this point. Huh? I wonder. So it looks like I could have made that jump if the barrel was lower. Ha! It's hilarious because hubby's 8 years older than me and he says things that the teenagers say and I'm like, how do you know that and why are you saying it? Every time. Stepson is 13, so I assume that's why, but even he doesn't say those things. I mean, I feel like it reaches a point where things just become unironically, like, you say them to be cringe, and it just turns into you saying it unironically. I do that occasionally with my team at work because both of them are somewhere in the range of half my age. The dumber it is, the more I want to say it. Exactly. It's like puns. The worse it is, the more enjoyable it is to say it, because then it turns into that Hades thing where you just end up looking around, holding out your arms like, ah? I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah. It's like the thing with the numbers. It starts off as a stupid bit, and then it turns into an actual thing, and then you just kind of want it to be over. There's so many of those that I started. Yep. You said it fast and I was typing. It started as a bit and then it evolved. Yeah. I've said 6, 7 at my youngest so much that he won't even react when he hears it. Reverse psychology. Okay. Definitely not the night. I mean, we made it farther in that than we did in Plok. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh. And pretty quickly, yeah. Part of it is just a familiarity with the game. I've played Donkey Kong Country before, and so I'm definitely more familiar with it. All right, so I can either go for another 15 minutes or I can go for a little bit longer. I'm not quite ready to be done. But... oh, now Retro Rewind opens. I just opened TikTok and got a Prince Eric and the Beast edit pretty good. Oh, Lord. That's not frightening at all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swap games. I'm going to see if I can track down a couple of sprites. Probably not likely, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can find. So, friends, if you are here for the cozy vibes, here for kind of the quiet wind down vibes, wait, when you say edit, yeah, what kind of edit are we talking about here, and how unhinged is it?
Oh my god, I'm blooming!
That's Sunny. That's a Sunny. Hi, Sunny. It's always a Wim's voice you hear. Oh, you know. It's one of those nasty edits, isn't it? Okay. So at this point, I have 50 out of the 61 sprites available in the game. So that's cool. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Let me put on some music. What is this? That's what that is. I'll post in the Discord. Thank you, Kim. I'll have to check that out later. Okay. I'm not going to take any sprites in because I want to try and see if I can collect any. The ones that I need are still the super rare ones. Turn this down a little bit more. Still just a smidge loud on my side. Turn down the game audio a little bit too. Yeah, I still need some of the super rare ones, so I probably won't find them. But you never know. Anything's possible. So I figure we'll play a match or two. What you got? What you got? What you got? I'm reaching the point where I'm okay chasing people off the bus for stuff. Probably unlikely that anything's going to be in here, but you never know. Alright, where are we dropping? Where are we dropping? Should probably pick pretty soon because we're almost to the end of the line. We'll go Battlewood. Because I'll either find some good stuff fast or I will get sent back to the lobby fast and I'll be able to rejoin another game. So I didn't realize it at the time, but this was actually my very first, this X-Wing glider was the very first thing that I got in Fortnite because there was a Star Wars game that came out that I killed Smithers. There was a Star Wars game that came out that it was included with. So that was my actual first Fortnite cosmetic. And then I got another one whenever I bought my Xbox. So that was kind of cool. Sunny, how are you doing today? How's your morning going? Hope it's good so far. Hope the people are being gentle, or as gentle as can be hoped for. topped off. We're good on that front. Frick. Oh well. I'm emotional, I think, and I'm over-analyzing life right now. I'm currently eating a burrito and fruit. Okay. I mean, burrito and fruit can't really hurt. Do we need to hurt people? Because we'll do it. You don't even have to ask. Well, burrito and fruit sounds okay to me. Right, exactly. Yes. Well, we're Herm's favorite. Galaxy Punk. And people get defensive over questions. I'm also that time of the month, so my patience with things is small. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, people definitely... And I do it too, so I'm not gonna... like, act like I don't, but... It's really hard because you're trying to help, you're trying to understand... you know, whatever's going on, and so you're asking questions, and it's like you're not questioning the person. Girl, throw these in the trash. I don't even have them, and I'd love for y'all to be able to throw them in the trash. I mean, assuming you're done with them, but you know, I'm not a doctor, I don't know. Right. It's not about questioning the person. It's the can we make this process better? A girl's able to sink through internet friendships because it seems like it. Oh no. Okay. So there's that. Okay, good. Machine gun at least. You know what? Yeah, no, if you're not done with it, don't throw it away. No, I am fully aware of the realities of life, and the reality of life is that I have a lot of friends who are women, and it's just kind of a side effect of having women as friends, is y'all have stuff. I am sorry that y'all are going through it, because I know that that's never fun. Be right back. I need to reheat this thing. I'll be taking a hike once I get used to it. Trust me on that. Okay. No, I mean, it's guys who get weird about the women in their lives dealing with a biological. I mean, I'm not trying to like be reductive about it or anything like that, but like dealing with a part of a natural biological process and getting oogie about it, like grow the fuck up. You are not 6 years old. Like, you understand that, especially the guys who are like, oh, you know, I want to have kids, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, y'all motherfuckers, like, you know how the process works, right? Or did you not pay attention in health class? So, get over it. Bring your partner whatever she needs, and fucking suck it up. And it's like, it's the same, or at least the similar thing with guys who, you know, when guys are spending time with their kids and people are like, oh, is such and such babysitting today? No, he's parenting his child or his children. Like, this is not a babysitting thing. This is not a, oh, you know, he only needs to be a dad part of the time, blah, blah, blah. No. Like, it takes two to tango. You were on some level involved in the creation process. You're going to be involved in the rest of the process. Unless there's a separate conversation that happened with an agreement.
Team
But
is cold. And that's what I call high quality H2O.
I'm going to stop before I say anything else. Let's see. So somebody looted this and did not go into the meth lab. Got it. You're not babysitting, you're parenting your child. We'll take that one. Who's shooting at me? And why is it time for you to get run over? There you are. That was dumb of me. Yeah, let me go back. Chat's buzzing with generational cringe, okay, and TikTok trends as Casper's hubby channels his inner teen. When burrito vibes and shared menstrual sings, talk about a chat connection. Oh, Lord. I love the frosty ones. Oh. That summary should be framed. Oh, God. I love that. Stay Blooming is sending me. Women are like a beautiful flower. Like, okay, that part's not inaccurate, but just the... Screenshot it for you, thank you. Your body is beautiful. Yeah, if you want to post that either in my stream chat or in like pics and vids or something like that, that's totally fine. And honestly, it'll be interesting to see the people who are like, what the hell are they talking about in his chat? Thank you so much, Aaron. All right, well, we've had better luck in the past at Wonky. Sure, let's see what happens. Because there's occasionally a chest right beneath the car ramp there. Gold fishing spot could be useful, assuming we live more than the 30 seconds it's going to take to get down there. Of course there's not a fishing spot or a chest there this time. Aaron, thank you so much for that lurk, and also thank you so much for that follow. We do have anonymous follows turned on, so if you would like to pop in and say hello, please feel free to do so. If you want to hang out and lurk in the chat, that's totally okay too. Either way, we're happy to have you here. Hi, Coffee Cup. How are you? How's your evening? How's your Tuesday? Hope you're having a fantastic night so far. Okay. I was like, which... Alright. That's a shield fish. So I'll go ahead and do that. No, if they pop in and say hello to chat, anonymous goes away. Tuesday's been really good. I'm glad to hear that. We love it. Tuesdays are kind of rough because it's like Tuesday is kind of the blandest day of the week because you just eat. Tuesday's kind of a nothing day because like Wednesday is hump day, so you're halfway there. And we talked, Nerd and I actually talked about this. Nerditude and I talked about this at one point. Like, Tuesday doesn't have a whole lot going for it. Okay, Ghost. But Taco, okay, yes, Taco Tuesday, that is definitely fair. Tuesday, I apologize for calling you kind of a nothing day because you do bring the tacos, which we love tacos. Alright, where... Poof, we gone. Yeah, it's like, nobody really likes Monday. Tuesday's kind of meh, other than the tacos, fairly. It was nothing before tacos. I was catching a shark, but yes, that's why they gave tacos to Tuesday. It was nothing before tacos. We already had dinner, but now I kind of want tacos. I mean, we do live in Arizona, so tacos would be easy to get at this point. Because it's also only 8:30. Might have to consider that. Let's see. We're looking for fishing spots. We're also trying to avoid the storm a little bit. And at this point, I'm not even sure if there's a specific way to get... Okay, so there's a gold fishing spot. That's hopefully helpful. Nope. Gonna play in the storm a little bit. Ooh, Choco Tacos. I miss Choco Tacos. They started making those again at some point, right? I know right now Taco Bell has, or had, the empanadas, which are really good. They have I think there's a chocolate one, and then an apple pie one. Which are both really good. Sorry, derailing. As far as I know, they're discontinued again. Of course they are. Let's see if we can get some heals done before... Nope, storm's here. I'm fully expecting to get sniped because I have... Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. Oh, it's the plunger one that moves you. Fully expecting to get sniped out of somewhere here. It's gonna happen. I hear gunfire. probably reload the stank rifle at some point. I mean, if y'all are going to be fighting... The backside of this tree... Time to go. The downside to playing the edges of the storm is you get caught up in the storm sometimes. All right, now. Okay, cool. Bye, Felicia. So long, Gay Bowser. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that if I hit the car wash over here, it completely will repair the busted car. Allegedly. Which, how a car wash does that, I don't know, but that is accurate. So let's go back. We're gonna do this. Okay, get out. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. I wasn't really all that worried about it. At that point, I was just kind of over it. Yeah. That one I actively knew I was making poor decisions in that moment, so And then my complete inability to have a weapon ready to go whenever I got out of the car didn't help. So. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. All right. So I think I'll do one more match. I'll try leveling a sprite. Which one is least likely to get me killed off the bus? I mean, all of the ones that I have are not great. I mean, they're good, but they're pretty liable for me to die. I'll go with the king sprite. You know what? No, I'm going to back up. Thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. We do have anonymous follows turned on, so if you would like to pop into the chat and say hello, please feel free to do so. If you just want to hang out and vibe, that's totally okay too. I thought I followed the other night. Oh, hi Nadia, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you so much for that follow. So yeah, let's see if I can get this guy leveled and extracted before the doom of Damocles falls. I was playing Fortnite and getting frustrated. Yes. Very, very frustrating. Because you get people in the games who they just want to go fish, they want to collect their squishies, and they want to be done. You get other people in the games who don't want to allow the first group of people to enjoy the game. I'm fully aware that Fortnite is a BR game. But man, sometimes I just want to collect my squishies. Okay, so I don't want to get off here. This is one of the areas that is really good for leveling up sprites. But as you can see, there are a boatload of people jumping off the bus right there. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my usual spot out on this pier, which it is a little bit further away, so it's going to take a little bit longer to get there. But ultimately, it helps because it's farther off the path. I'm having trouble finding ones I don't have yet. Yes, also, I'm also having that same problem. I think there's 10 or 11 at this point that I still need, and of course they're the super rare ones. And we do have a lot of friends who are like, oh, you know, I have ones that I can trade or whatever, but getting the timing right on being able to do those trades and things like that is really hard. Nadia, if there are ones that you're looking for, if you use ! sprites in the chat, it will actually send a link to the list of all the ones that I do have, and I am happy to share. Just because I know that they are a little bit difficult to come by. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Do that, do that. And I've actually I played I think 1 or 2 games yesterday during Mastery Monday to try and level some, but even that I was like, It's not always the best day. I'll take that. Because that'll at least give me some dust. I got Galaxy ones because I was playing during one of the power hours. And I was actually fishing them up. As a Galaxy sprite pops out right in front of me. Yeah. But yeah, if there are if there are ones that you're looking for, happy to share whatever I can. Oh. Level 3. But yeah, I did a lot of fishing. Because during one of the power hours, it was, I believe, Galaxy specific. Or it was Galaxy and Gummy, something like that. And so I got quite a few during that. I don't think Furry has gotten his duck yet. And he's trying to get it himself, which I really hope that he does, because I know I also would rather find it myself, but if somebody has it, I'm not going to say no. I do have one. I was kind of giving him a hard time a little bit the other day. I was like, oh, I found like 3 or 4 of them, and oh boy. But he's a good sport about it, but no, I don't believe he has successfully acquired one yet. Yeah, the holofoil ones do look really cool. I actually played one match where they were, I guess, available, because it was the day that they introduced it was like last week or 2 weeks ago that they were very briefly available already. Person running away, that's fine with me. And I actually saw the anomaly event that people were getting them from, but I did not find one. Okay, they're going the other way. Because they were... there was something in the code where they were not supposed to be available yet. Shotgun. Another shotgun. But yeah, the holofoil ones look really cool. The gem ones, I'm not entirely sure I'm a huge fan of. Okay, Midas's. So take that, because that'll upgrade everything. But yeah, I was not fortunate enough to find one of the holofoils during that event. But it should, I believe, the event that they were dropping from should be back Thursday, I think. And it's a really cool event. We were actually talking about it in Discord earlier. And what happens is, instead of the safe zone anomaly that we've been seeing in most of the games lately, there's a separate one that's it's specifically a variant anomaly, and you can go through and basically pickaxe up or mine up a bunch of the sprite variants That might actually be where I got quite a few of my Galaxy ones from, was digging them up during that event. Okay, so I basically need one more. There we go. All right. So we'll get inside the safe zone. Hopefully nobody else will pop up for this. Let's do that. See if there's any others. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, really looking forward to the holofoil ones. Hopefully as a part of that, they'll boost the drop rate of some of the rarer ones as it is. But we'll see. Okay. So I already have the aura one, but I'll go ahead and take it anyway, just for the perk. Nobody else over here. And keep an eye out for other people.
It's clean. It's cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O. Oh!
Okay. And that'll probably be the last one for the stream. I do see a gold fishing pool off to the left here, along with the blue chest. So maybe we'll get lucky. We'll do that. I have a med pack, so now I can stay in the storm a little bit longer if I need to. I'll do that one. Gummy Punk. Gummy Other, which I'm assuming is one that I already have. Yeah. Gummy Water, I already have. Would like to get up on height, so let's do this. And I really thought that there was a jump pad on one of these. Aha, over there. Nothing in there. I found a galaxy pillow yesterday, but panicked when it was fighting on me. Used portable extractor on the wrong sprite. I hate when that happens. I've had that happen more than once, and it is so frustrating. I mean, that was certainly a choice. Okay, so let's go this way, actually. Oh, never mind. Let's wait over here, because this is where the storm is going. Okay, I don't need to go to the gold fishing spot. But what if I did? I mean, it's in the storm and everything. Did it do me any good? No. Do I feel a little bit better about having checked? Yes. Alright, so there's fighting over that way. And this is why I should not have left my nice high spot for the gold fishing hole. Oh. Nobody shoot me, nobody shoot me, nobody shoot me.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur.
I have the high ground here, champ. I can't hit my shots for shit, champ. Nope. Frick. Nope. God. Frick the business turret. All right. And on that note, it is time to be done. Friends, thank you so much. The turret needs to go. I'm hoping that it goes soon. Like, as much as I love it and it has come in handy, it needs to go. At least you made it in time. Herm, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody gets lots of good rest tonight, and I hope that everybody has a great rest of your week. Again, may or may not be live tomorrow. It depends on what happens with the construction, how much destruction they have to do in my office. Hopefully it won't be too bad, and if not, then I'll definitely go live. Tomorrow is the release day of the new Adventure Pack in Disney Dreamlight Valley, so we're going to have a wild tone shift for that. And we'll be playing that tomorrow. Really looking forward to it, as much as I'm not one of those people who is like, oh my god, it's Winnie the Pooh, but I'm looking forward to it. Love new characters, love new DLCs, love new stuff to do. And then, so we've got that tomorrow, and then later this month we do have the Wreck-It Ralph cosplay. Thank you for donating to that. I think we are, let me make sure I'm looking at the right screen here. We are currently at 72,860 channel points out of 80,000, and we still have 21 days left to go. So I think I need to go shopping. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. So I need to start shopping for a costume. 78,860 points. Y'all are crazy. So yeah, at this point it's 1,140 points. Do you want me to send you the Amazon links from when Mike was Ralph for Halloween? Jen, I would love that. Catspur, it hasn't been a huge thing, just because I don't remember the last time I played Disney Dreamlight Valley on stream. Just because I'm done with the Star Path, and I'm done with, I'm done with a lot of things, and so I haven't played a whole lot of it. But yeah, so the Adventure Pack releases tomorrow. Let me check my history and I'll see what's still there. If you still have it, wonderful. If not, I'm sure we'll be able to track it down. But yeah, so Adventure Pack tomorrow will definitely, I'm going to tentatively in favor of streaming tomorrow, and it will be the Adventure Pack. Otherwise we'll figure something out. Maybe more Fortnite. We'll try and collect the last 11 sprites that I need before they throw more at us on Thursday. And then Saturday we will be playing Teddy's Haven. Again, the developer gave us a couple of keys for that, so we'll be doing giveaways for those. And then I'm sure that there will be some sort of power hour for the sprites. Probably on Saturday, so we might find some time for those in there as well. But either way, friends, thank you all so very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you get lots of good sleep, and we will catch you next time. We'll go find somebody to raid out to. I should probably make sure that I turn off raids, because knowing the way that this works, Glitch is about to raid out and try and come over here as well. So, yeah, have a good night, everybody. Good night, Herm. And yeah, we'll talk to you all next time, or we'll talk to you in the Discord. We've had a lot of fun in there. So, yeah, bye, everybody. Stop talking.